guys, it's Mike, and welcome back to Old School's Garage. All right, well, we're back out here in the shop again. Hopefully get some more work done on the 64 Falcon. Today we're hoping to make steering happen. I've got all the parts that we need to make it happen, hopefully, and we'll go ahead and get set up and see what we can do. Okay, well, here's the axle underneath the car that we're using. It's from a 50s Chevy truck. It was converted. I did convert it to disc brakes using the Speedway disc brake kit. And now we're going to go ahead and get rid of the original steering link here. Put a new one in that we got from Speedway. Also, we'll go ahead and hook up a drag link to go from the wheel over to the steering box. So hopefully we can make it all steer today. So let's go ahead and get set up. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get these two bolts out here on the bottom that are actually holding this in. So they're just a couple of 5/8 headed nuts and bolts. So I can get these out. Well, I hope everybody up north is doing good. You're not freezing too bad. I understand there's several people without electric. It's one thing in the heat, and at least you can open the windows up and be a little cooler. But you guys up there, you lose electric, especially in the winter. Yeah, that's going to be a little rough. I feel bad for you guys, so try to stay as warm as you can up there. There's one. Alrighty, that's right. I remember. The wheel has to come off, and so does the rotor. Because the bolt goes out, not in from the car. It goes out to the car on that side. So at least that's all for right now. I don't think I can. Yeah, you can't sneak it past either. Nope. All right. So, all right, let's go ahead and finish getting the rest of this off, and we'll worry about that here in just a little bit. Let me go ahead and get that other side off, guys. Give me just a second. All right. Let's go ahead and finish getting this one off. Yeah, it was 30 degrees this morning here in Florida, so it's a little warmer now. Probably maybe in the 40s right now, but there we go. Oh, come on, Mike. Nope, can't do it like that. You gotta keep it that way. Yeah, that should just come off the rest of the way. My hand. There we go. And that's that. All right, so that piece is out, which now leaves us absolutely no way to turn the wheels. All right, so let me show you what we're going to go with. All right, so here's what we're going to be using. This is from Speedway. This is their tie rod kit. And it comes with, you can get it to a certain length if you need, and it also comes with 5/8 time joints, which let me go grab them. Just had those two. See, hold on one second. There. All right. So here's what we got here. Now it does come with two hind joints. Now I don't know yet if one is left and one is right. I gotta see, but they'll each one will go in. We'll screw into each end, and then it goes into that arm that we have mounted onto the spindle. Let's see what we got. And I believe it is. I believe there is a left and a right to this. So let's see what this nut does. Well, we can do nothing with that sleeve on there. Come on. Which way you want to go? Okie dokie. Let me look to see if there's a. I know there's a couple of nuts. I don't know if the nut was. No, yeah, the nuts are just free. So maybe trying to screw a left-handed thread nut onto a right-handed thread hind joint here, or vice versa. Yeah, there we go. So this one here is left-handed thread. As you can see, I'm actually spinning it the wrong way for it to go on. So now let's see if we can find the correct side. Yeah, I couldn't have planned that one any better. So we're gonna go ahead and just gonna run this in for right now, all the way in. There we go. Now let's go ahead and make up the other side real quick. Come on. Tell you right now, the people over at Speedway are awesome. I lost a set of these, and so I ordered them back in December. Actually, I had two sets originally. And, well, actually, hold on. Let me start that over again. So I ordered the kit. This is for the steering arm, and this is for the tie rod. I originally ordered them. When I got the package, it only came with one set of these, so I was missing a set. So they sent me a set, no charge. Okay, great. I got it. I put it somewhere. I don't know where I put it. So I called them back in December and said, hey, I'm an idiot. I lost a set. I don't want it for free. I will pay for it. Can you send me another set? Yeah, no problem. I'm here in Florida. So on December 2nd of last year, of 2025, I ordered them. December 10th, they were in Jacksonville. Jacksonville's maybe about 2.5 to 3 hours away from me. And that was it. They never moved. Next thing I know, on the 18th, they wound up in the Virgin Islands. Got a hold of Speedway, told them what happened. They said, okay, let's see what we can do. News say by the time now, here it is the new year, I called them back, said, hey, look, I still haven't gotten these things. They're still sitting in the Virgin Islands. No problem, sir. We will send you another set. Sent me out another set, even refunded me my shipping because I didn't get it on time. And I got that next set. So, been watching the other set from the Virgin Islands, and they went to Puerto Rico. Okay. So, and the next thing you know, they're back in Jacksonville. So, needless to say, the other day, I got the original set that I ordered back in December. So, but people over at Speedway are awesome. They just told me don't worry about it, just hang on to them. They must know me that well to say hey, to hang on to them. And but so now we got an extra set if we ever need another set. So all right, let's go ahead and get this in here. Put that like that, and let me grab a nut and bolt real quick. Now I'm just going to leave these loose for right now, just so I can get it on the car. And give me a second here. Let me move you guys over here so you can see what's going on. Okay, so here we go. Move you guys a little bit so you can actually see what's going on here. Go ahead and grab a nut and washer. And of course, they're too short. So the bolts I have are too short. So it looks like I'm going to have to go make a run over to the to the hardware store. All right, guys. Well, it is what it is. We got to go do that. All right. Give me a little bit and I'll be back. All right. Well, we're back. And I got the hardware that I needed and grab some lunch. And so let's go ahead and hopefully this will be okay and everything will work out just fine. All right. Let me get this one out of the way. So let's see here. This is gonna come. Let's do that like that. Okay. Well, this would be nice if I had the other washer. Ow, the other washer in my hand. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and try this again. There's that. Alrighty, let's see what we can do here. Sorry about that. Had a neighbor stop by real quick. All right. What? Oh boy. All right. A little difficult trying to do standing up. I don't think I'm not gonna slam these tight. Just want to get it snugged up so they don't move. Well, so they don't move all around. All right. All right, let's go to the other side, guys, and see what we can do over there. All right, over here on the passenger side now. And boom. Washer. Oh, just one washer, Mike. Alrighty. So on this one here, let's see if I can show you. There's actually two holes. So the one we're going to use is the inside hole. That outside hole, that's the one that's going to be for the actual steering shaft itself. So let's go ahead and get this connected. Washer. That's the nut. These are all grade 8 bolts too that I'm using. All right. Well, now. All right, so it looks like. All right, so it looks like we should be good here, and it looks like east and west should be connected now. So now we push it. That tire turns, and this tire turns. All right. So that's pretty much straight on that one. Let's see how this one looks here. This one looks a little towed in. That's all right. We gotta, obviously it's gonna have to get aligned anyway. But all right. Well, I guess next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna hook it to the steering column and see if we can actually make it turn by the steering column. All right. So here's the other shaft that we're gonna be using. Now this one obviously is gonna be a little bit shorter because it doesn't have to go as past the width of the car, pretty much. So go ahead and get this out of the package. And again, now this one I had to have custom made because they didn't have anything close enough to the size I needed for my car. But if you go onto Speedway's website, and it'll tell you the sizes that they come with, or if you want to do a custom size. Now, like I said, we had to do custom on this one because they didn't. Oops, they just didn't have it. All right, guys. So I went ahead and got it put in. Let me show you what I did here. And I kind of did it off camera. I apologize. But so as you can see, there are, like I said, the two holes. The one closest to the axle, that's the one that goes from wheel to wheel. The one that's behind it, that's the one that goes to the steering box of the car, the original steering box of the car. So here's what we got. We turn the steering wheel to the right, and the wheel goes right. You turn the wheel to the left, and now the wheel goes left. Wow, I'm sorry, guys. This is kind of like another milestone for me. Makes me feel pretty good about the work that I'm doing. I know I'm not perfect. I know my welds aren't greatest, and maybe I'm not doing the world's best job. But you know what, guys? This is incredible to me, and I'm just having a blast right now. This is like makes it so much better. All right, I got one more thing to show everybody. Hold on one moment. All right. Well, this will be the new steering wheel that we'll put on the car. I don't think I'm going to do it today. I was thinking about it and like, nah, I really don't want it to get all dirty and everything. So I think we're going to leave the other steering wheel on there for right now. And but here, let me show you. Actually, put this inside the car. Like I said, I just don't want it to get all dirty and everything from me touching it, moving the car or what have you. But yeah, so there we go, guys. We've got steering. We made steering happen, and so here's some of the things that I just wanted to go over. What I've learned. Hold on one moment. So, like I was saying, here's some of the things I learned. So, if you have, obviously, you got you have your leaf springs, and now you have um, your main shackle or your main mount, which is in the back here. Well, for me, it's in the back, and then my swing um, shackle is in the front. Now, from what I understand and what I've read and what I've done some research on, is that if you have if your swing shackle is in the front, then you need to have the steering in the back. If you have your swing shackle in the back, then you need to have your steering in the front. So my steering is in the back, my swing shackle is in the front. And also, too, that you want to have it as level as possible. So let's see what we got here. I know that it is pretty level, and so it won't bind up. So it looks pretty level to me. I mean, it may not be perfect, but I mean, it might not be a perfect level, but it shouldn't be, at a very steep decline or an incline or anything like that. So there you go, guys. So we made steering happen today. That's great. That's another milestone for the car. Getting closer and closer to make this thing an actual real race car. All right, guys. Well, you know what? I thank you for checking out Old School's Garage. Make sure you check me out on all the socials. Usually it's Past Gas 64 Falcon. You can check me out at Old School's Garage on YouTube. I apologize, and also I believe on TikTok as well. All right, guys. Well, thanks a lot for hanging out with me. Until next time, I'm out of here. Later.